Hello, I'm Kate Faulkner and my family farms here at Norton Farm, Selborne. We are part of the Selborne Landscape Partnership cluster, which is one of 6 clusters within the South Downs National Park and one of, I think it's more than 150 across the United Kingdom now. The hedges were originally livestock barriers, and we do still have some sheep on the farm, so they're designed to keep sheep in the fields and cattle and horses and whatever else, but they're also very important habitats, and we have sort of nesting yellow hammers and harvest mice using the hedgerows and the grass margins alongside, and yeah, it's sort of carbon sequestration as well within the hedgerow and the margins either side, and they give a bit of wind protection and preventing wind erosion, all those sort of benefits. I think that one of the main things is the collaboration between farmers, and I think having farmers working together and looking at landscape scale projects gives us a lot to talk about and to promote British farming and the benefits of the work that goes on in terms of conservation alongside of the day job of actually growing food, and it's given us a voice working collaboratively, and this hedge laying project is as a result of that collaborative working.
Yeah, I'm Darren Hammerton. I manage ancient woodlands in the Meon Valley, and what I do is I restore the ancient woodlands and actually utilise the produce coming from it. So I make a range of different products, from thatching spars, wattle hazel hurdles, oak frame buildings, so lots of different products utilising the wood from the management of the woods. Currently we're providing some training for the National Park staff and volunteers, so we're here at Norton Farm in Selborne laying a hedge. So it's quite an important job to lay hedges, because they are great havens for wildlife, really good habitat for a whole range of songbirds, butterflies, insects. They're basically wildlife corridors, really important for nesting songbirds, mice, all sorts of different species of animal. So the process of laying a hedge is it's a traditional way of managing hedgerows, because when hedges are just left to grow up high, they become very gappy in the base, which is no good for wildlife. It's cold, it's windy, there's no cover basically. So hedge laying is you're basically rejuvenating the hedge by actually cutting each tree within the hedge. There's a special way of cutting it, but you cut it and you lay it over at roughly 30 degrees. And in doing so, you're encouraging a lot of new growth to come up from the cut stalls and the pleachers. So you've effectively coppiced each pleacher, and that causes lots of new growth to come up in the spring and following summer.
My name's Rosie. I'm an apprentice for the National Park. So I'm only 3 weeks in, but I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, I'm in the support services team, so I thought I'd just have a day out in the countryside and see what's going on. So this is part of the Youth Action Initiative, which is really good. So you're getting young people out into the countryside, seeing what's going on, how we can all help, play our part. And hedge laying, for example, it's great. So you make the hedge more dense, and you can use it instead of fences, which is even better. So it's stock proof, and over time it will get thicker and bigger and better.